Welcome to The Explainer. So, if you're a parent, you probably already know that organizing a family day out can sometimes feel a bit more like planning a full-scale military expedition than, well, a relaxing weekend activity. But what if I told you we've mapped out the ultimate, completely chaos-free blueprint for an incredible day with the kids? Today, we're taking a really close look at a premier leisure destination in Dorset, Tower Park, and its famous indoor-outdoor water park, Splashdown Pool. Grab your notes because we are absolutely going to conquer your next family outing.
Right, I know exactly what you're thinking. Taking toddlers to a sprawling water park, that sounds like the literal opposite of a relaxing weekend. You've got the crowds, the slippery floors, the constant vigilance, and, the inevitable meltdown over a lost sock. It's enough to make you just want to stay home. Okay, let's dive into this, because with the right playbook, Splashdown Pool is actually built to take the stress completely out of the equation for families with young kids.
So here is our game plan for the day. We'll start with those crucial prep and pack essentials. Map out your arrival strategy, quickly cover the safety rules, explore the Buccaneer Splash Zone, and then check out all the extra fun waiting for you at Tower Park. All right, kicking things off with phase one, prep and pack essentials. Because a truly frictionless day doesn't start in the parking lot. It actually starts on your couch the day before. First and foremost, you can't just rock up to Splashdown Pool. They operate strictly on an advanced online booking system, meaning zero walk-up sales at the door. None. And hey, if you're utilizing an access card for an essential companion ticket, you've got to email their ticket admin team, ideally 48 hours, but definitely no less than 24 hours in advance to get that processed. Believe me, you do not want your family day out to end abruptly at the reception desk. Now, what's really interesting here is how understanding the ticket types can actually save you some cash. If you are strictly on toddler supervision duty and you know you aren't going to be riding the massive flumes yourself, you don't have to buy a full 20 to 23 pound standard slider ticket. Instead, you can just grab a combined under 5 and companion ticket for just 18 pounds total. That gets both you and your little one access to the Buccaneer Splash Zone and the beach areas. It's just a really fantastic, cost-effective option. Next up is the packing. I like to call this the rule of 3 for Splashdown. First, bring plenty of towels, especially if you're planning to hit those outdoor areas. Second, and this is a huge one, bring a physical 1-pound coin. The lockers require a deposit, and while they do have a change machine, just having that coin ready saves you a really annoying trip back to the front desk. And third, if your kiddo isn't fully toilet trained, standard nappies are strictly forbidden in the water. You absolutely must pack proper swim nappies. They do sell them at the cafe if you're in a pinch, though. Moving right along to phase 2, arrival and entry strategy. Getting there and getting inside is surprisingly smooth if you know exactly how to beat the morning rush. So, if you book a morning session, aim to pull into Tower Park around 9:45 a.m. The parking here is completely free and it's monitored by 24-hour CCTV, which just offers massive peace of mind. Plus, if you drive an EV, there are 8 fast charging bays right on site. Getting there just 15 minutes early means you're literally first in line when the doors open at 10 a.m. Veteran parents swear by this strategy because it means zero crowds, zero waiting for family changing rooms, and you are officially in that deliciously warm water by 10:15. Okay, phase 3, safety and supervision rules. Splashdown Pool has an amazing reputation, precisely because they do not mess around when it comes to keeping your little ones safe. So, the absolutely crucial point here is this ratio, 1-to-1. If your child is under 5 years old, they must be supervised on a strict 1-to-1 basis everywhere in the water park at all times. You can't bring 2 toddlers and only 1 adult into the water. It's non-negotiable, and it's entirely designed around keeping your youngest family members secure. Now, for slightly older kids, the rules relax just a bit. If you have children aged 5 to 8, one supervising adult over the age of 18 can watch a maximum of 2 kids at once. So, if you've got a mixed-age family, definitely factor these exact ratios in when you're figuring out which adults need to come along on the trip. You'll also want to do a really quick swimwear check before you leave home. Splashdown doesn't allow any swimwear with zips or buttons because, surprisingly enough, they can actually damage the flumes. You've also got to take off all spectacles and jewelry before getting in. It's just a basic safety hazard for you, other swimmers, and the equipment. Keep it simple. Standard, soft swimwear is all you need. And this brilliantly illustrates phase 4, exploring Buccaneer Splash. This right here is the ultimate toddler zone, and the main reason young families absolutely love this place. If you're at all worried your toddler might be a bit intimidated by water park, listen to this review from the Total Guide to Dorset.
A parent took their 3-year-old on the mini toddler slides and noted that she shot out at the bottom laughing her little head off. How great is that? It is the absolute perfect level of gentle thrill to build up their water confidence without overwhelming them.
Buccaneer Splash is just packed with features for the under 7 crowd. You've got interactive water cannons they can blast, really friendly sea creatures they can safely climb all over, and of course, that mini toddler flume just for them. Plus, the water in this specific area is kept incredibly warm. You can easily spend an hour or more just hanging out in this one zone, watching them play while you just relax in the shallows.
Okay, here's a massive parent hack for you. Just because you have toddlers with you does not mean you can't have some high-speed fun yourself. Tag team with your partner. While one of you supervises the kids in Buccaneer Splash, the other can sneak off to the big flumes. You could take a spin on Infinity, where you literally choose your own music and laser lights as you swirl into a giant bowl, or Brave Baron's Revenge, which is this adrenaline-pumping 8-meter near-vertical drop. Just take turns and absolutely everyone leaves happy. Finally, let's look at Phase 5. More Tower Park fun, beyond the pool. Because the real beauty of this location is what happens after you dry off. Literally steps from the pool exit, you have this incredible variety of family entertainment to stop that post-swim hanger in its tracks. If the kids somehow still have energy to burn, hit up Lemur Landings for massive indoor soft play, or grab a lane at Hollywood Bowl. If they're totally wiped out, sink into the plush recliners at the Views Cinema. And for food, you've got super easy options right there, from Pizza Express to the newly opened Slim Chickens. The best part? You don't have to strap wet, cranky kids into car seats to go hunt for food. The whole shebang is right there.
By simply booking online, arriving early, knowing those supervision ratios, and really leaning into those toddler-specific zones, you completely remove the friction of a family outing. You get the thrills, they get the splashes, and everyone gets an awesome meal right after. So take a look at your calendar, talk to your partner, and ask yourself, are you ready to trade the usual weekend chaos for your easiest family day out yet? Thanks so much for joining us on this explainer, and we will catch you next time.